In this video, we're going to work on some hip external rotation. Mainly, we're trying to get more connected to our deep six rotators. More often than not, especially on the right side, I find that more people feel sort of the adductor stuff and some other stuff doing some rotating rather than like really deep glute stuff. So this is intention to help you get more connected to that deep glute stuff rather than inner thigh stuff. So we're going to find a 90-90 position. Now it's sort of like a pigeon, but kind of on its side. So if your leg tends to be out here, you're probably going to get more adductor stretch. So I want you to walk your knee in so that our thigh bone is more or less right in line with our hip and our rib cage. So it's coming straight out perpendicular from our hip. Okay. This back leg can tuck in as much as it needs to, or if you're on the more flexible side, you can take it back and out of the way. We're just going to explore a little bit first. So I want you to take your hands to the outside of your hip, walk around. We're going to think about pulling the belly button towards your shin bone, and then walk around until you feel a stretch in the general area of that deep glute stuff. So we want to feel a nice hip stretch here. And then once you find it, might be different than the left side. It would probably be different than other people where they feel the stretch the most. Now, if you are in a position where you don't feel a stretch at all, any which way you take your hands, we're going to try propping your leg either up onto a block or maybe something even a little bit lower, like a book or something like that, just a little bit of height to give you some more leverage, and you should be able to feel more of a stretch there. Now, once we find the stretch, we're going to stay here. I don't want you to change position, come forward, come back. Once you find that stretch, just stay and breathe. Inhale through the nose. Nice soft exhale through the mouth or the nose. Sink into the stretch. Let yourself be there. Pretend that we've been holding it for a minute or so. Work up to 2 minutes if you can. So our isometrics are staying in position here. I'm going to come out just to show you. We're going to try to rotate our hip into the ground or block this way as if we're trying to scoop our leg through the floor. And the second part of our isometric is trying to squeeze more into external rotation. So this one's going to be really hard because I'm going to ask you to try to rotate deeper into this range, but you're going to be stuck in a place where you're not going to be able to lift your leg off the ground, and that's fine. We're going to use this rotation to help pull us deeper. So we're going to use it to actually move the pelvis on top of the femur bone rather than the femur moving on the pelvis. So you bend the stretch. We're going to try a round of isometrics here. So we're going to take a nice deep breath, think expansive, fill your whole body, feel your abdomen, feel the whole midsection. Exhale, push your leg down into the ground. Keep your knee down. In fact, put your hand there if that helps, but start to rotate more into the block or into the floor. So we're pushing the whole leg down. We're rotating more through that ankle. Give me a little bit more rotation. Work your way up until you feel like you're at an 8 out of 10 effort, and hold. Breathe steadily for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. Now, push your leg into the ground and try to rotate your ankle off of the block or the floor. Pull your belly button towards your shin bone and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly relax. Deep breath in, slower breath out. One more, slow breath in, slower breath out. We're going to try one more, hand to the inner knee if you feel that helps you. Breath in. Keep everything still. Push your leg into the ground from glute through your ankle, and now push more through the ankle, like you're scooping your leg through the floor or through the block. Ramp up to your safest, greatest, maximum effort. No pain, just effort for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. Nothing else moves, just change the direction of your rotation. Try to pull yourself deeper into rotation. Belly button to your shin. Get as light off of the block or the floor as you can from that ankle. 5, 4, 3, 2, nice and slow. Relax back to 0.